You still there, Charles? I don't know how this is working, but now I've kicked on the live on the phone, so I'm got two different lives at the same time going. How is that even possible? The Morris Empire pops in the other one. How you doing, Morsel Empire? See how that works out? I'm running a live, which is not getting out to people, but I start another live. Hello, Annie. See, Annie's in the other live now. But yet, Charles, you can still text me on this live. Is that correct? Good to hear. Good to hear there, Morals. See, why is that weird? Why is this one not sharing out, but these people just got notifications and that I have another live? That is weird. Good to hear, man. And did you get another notification, Charles? Morsel hit that thumbs up. I know Annie hit the thumbs up. Nope. Well, let me check this out here and see. Yeah. I'm on a third device now, and the third device showing me with two lives at the same time. How weird is that? All right, Charles, I'm going to drop out of this one and hang out in the other one. Come find us. Found me. See, that was pretty quick. V-Rail. Friday is going pretty great, man. Mama is home and we're all happy now. How's your day going? How's your day? Camperman is back. Everybody hit that thumbs up, say hello. Yeah, we're 4 for 4 in this one, but on the computer it wasn't show either one of these, and now my phone says 5 for 4. But it does say 15K. Can we get that in a... Oh, baby. Oh, baby, oh, baby. 15.2. Heck yeah, heck yeah. And it's all from you fellas. Unless I have made up 15,000 different YouTube channels. But that's a pretty good back screen. I like that. Don't do it. 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005, 1006. About 3-second delay on the computer, and the little iPad thing there is 5 seconds. So what's up for the weekend, guys? Morsel Empire, you're still with us. V-Rail. Tell us about your day. Talk away. Well, 1,000 is the basic. They will give you a little bit of stuff at 3,000, but they give you the full package at 4,000. So, I mean, we've been barely at 7 months to get halfway there, so I'm hoping a better summer, and the subscriber count has picked up a lot, so maybe it won't take another 7 months to get to another 2,000. Well, let's go for it all the way, people. If I could ever get people in here to actually talk, I'd send out my plea. Please watch my videos. If I could have one good 2-hour live and get 1,000 people to join, talk about a boost there, man. And I don't know how some of these people do it. I watch them, they'll go on live, there'll be 700-800 people in the room, and comments are just flying by, flying by. How are you keeping up with that? Even if you had 20 moderators, you couldn't keep up with that. Welcome in, folks. Welcome in. How are we doing today? Say hello in the chat. That way we can keep it rolling. Tell me hello. Tell me where you're from. I am Northwest Ohio here. Talk to us, please. And hit that thumbs up. I don't know you're here unless you say hello in the chat. V-Rail up to 430 subscribers. He's doing okay. He's doing okay. The Morsel Empire up to 9. He's got one video. He's got to step up the game. Charles is up to an even 10 subscribers with 2 videos. Come on, Charles. I know you catch more fish than that out there. 6 people hanging out, guys. Say hello, say hello. Now there's 3. Next time you catch a fish, open up your line, push your bag, put the fish back in the water, let it swim out a little bit, get your camera set up, and then pretend like, oh, I got a bite, and then reel it back in for live. Everybody likes a good action video, and then you can use that thing on YouTube where everybody's hollering, look, it's a shark. Oh yeah, well, I got my bike in the back of the truck. I rode it at camping, and which is a funny thing, you know, we went to East Harbor to camp, and then my boss calls me this morning, and I have a full 12-hour day of training. Everybody and it's at East Harbor, right back to the same spot. Crazy. Maybe if I go take a vacation to Vegas, they will pay me to go to Vegas for training. You think it would work that way? I keep looking over here, but I forget which camera is playing today. And how was it, Charles? Could you ride a wheelie still? Welcome in, folks. Welcome in. Say hello. Well, it's not that you forgot how to ride the bike. It's just your body forgot how to do that hand-eye coordination. Remember those tests in the Army? Line up the shadows. Those were the fun days. It was the simplest things, and they learned so much from it. Like have me step on a scale and tell me my BMO is 34%. They didn't have to tell me I was chunky, and I think my 2 weeks of bread and potatoes is starting to put a little belly back on me. I'm up 4 pounds, back to 215. Of course, just the flag is waving. Especially when I laugh and I jiggle. That's silly. You know I never laugh. But next Friday, I'm planning on rolling out of here on the 27th. I should be in Kentucky by, I'd say 10:30 at night. And I was planning on checking out Carter Caves and checking out that group area down there and the prices, and hopefully my daughter doesn't get 2 truckloads of lumber and expects a deck to be built in one day, but we might work on the framing or something like that, get her deck going. She's going to put a 4-foot deck around the third side of her. It went back down, putting a 4-foot deck around one edge of her pool, and then they're putting in a 12 by 16 golf simulator for her boyfriend and her son. Is it the same thing? Starting wise, alternator, but before it was a starter, correct? Because it was sideways, now it's the alternator. Well, you would think the alternator would be cheaper than the starter, or more easy to find. Welcome in, folks. Welcome in. We had jumped to 10 there for a second, but say hello, say hello. I need to get out of here, fly. Pin this baby up there. Let me pin that up there and get rid of this fly, and well, not really. It should be easier to change. One bolt. Let's share. Loosen one boat and pull the other boat out. Back it up with a tire iron. Get out of here. Now I have to have a fly swat. Take a tire iron, loosen the belt, slide the belt off. Unless it's buried under overhead cams and all this other kind of stuff. Welcome in, folks. Don't be shy. Jump in the chat and say hello. We are celebrating 15K, guys, but we don't want to stop there, so get in, say hello, subscribe, and watch some of these videos. I'll bring my brother in with me. Don't be shy, guys. Don't be shy. Air filter, which is probably mounted on the fender wall. Big compartment. Yeah. The man who chases flies. It's kind of like fly fishing. He's going to make one swoop too many, Charles, and I'm taking him out. It's not that I'm trapped in here with him, it's that he's trapped in here with me. Hello, folks. Welcome in, welcome in. You got Mike here from Out and About with M&D hanging out with you. 15K today, guys. We're celebrating, so say hello, hang out with us, become new friends with us. Not only have I got to 15K, we have helped others in the chat and room to subscribe and grow their channels also. So welcome aboard, folks. Welcome aboard. But you got to comment or say hello or I don't know you're here. You could watch all day long. Hit that like button. Double tap that screen. Would always like to figure out who is the furthest away from us. Hello, Big E. How you doing? See now, Big E, we know you're here. So tell us about yourself and what's going on. Are you into racing? And if you want subscribers, we are here for you also. Thanks for coming in. Hit that thumbs up for us. Say hello. Sorta, you like the NASCAR? You just like watching NASCAR or sprint cars or dirt track? I kind of like anything that throws mud for a long way. Not much into these dragsters and Top Fuel and all that stuff. I mean, even though I couldn't hold it steady on a straight stretch at 312 mile an hour, but do you have a channel or you want to start a channel? Or do you just like to come on the YouTube and see what everybody else is doing, which is also awesome. Welcome in, folks. Welcome in. Say hello. The last NASCAR I went to was Talladega. Used to have one in Talladega every October on my birthday. Hello, Jonathan. How are you? John the Baptist. Young and video gamer, I'm going to assume. How you doing, my friend? I just watched your only video, John, and I'm going to give it a 10. Good quality, good picture. Too bad you weren't there taking these shots, but that would have been much funner. But it's that you're on here and you're trying, so you got a 10 for me on your first video. Welcome in, welcome in. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like, follow along. Watch and view videos and always leave comments, and your channel will grow. Where are you from, John? I am Northwest Ohio here. Say we got 14 people hanging out with us. Talk away, guys, talk away. Yep, nice pictures. Hopefully you'll like my next video coming out, Charles. Not airplanes, but, well, there's one airplane, but the rest of them are ships. And it's got a little kind of backflash in there of a movie to watch. So I'm sure you'll watch the whole video, so you will catch on. Big E, are you still here? Hello, Akeem. How have you been and where have you been? Straight from Trinidad. Good to hear, and I hope you have heard something about your test scores. Big E, are you still with us hanging out, my friend? Hit that thumbs up, guys. Hang out for a while. Nothing. Wow. Well, don't wait a whole week and let us know. Let us know as soon as you know, my friend. Your summer has been very busy. Are you working through the summer or are you taking classes? Welcome in, folks. Welcome in. Say hi. We're doing a little pat on the back for 15,002 today. Good deal. Akeem meet Camperman. Camperman meet Akeem. Akeem, if you will jump over there and watch a video, or Camperman, if you will jump over on his site and subscribe to him, he will definitely follow you back. Akeem, a camperman, will probably subscribe to you, so if you can subscribe back. Yeah, you can't do that if you're signed out. He wants to make sure you're a real person. A lot of people would have these things set up, or they'd be running 3,000 TV monitors. Have you seen those rooms over in India where they got one person there and they're hitting 35, 40 different phones at the same time? I think somebody did a video on YouTube about you can purchase subscriptions from somewhere, and that's what they do. They have like 100 phones per person and 100 different subscribers, and they preload like your channel in there, and each one of these people, this one person will subscribe to you from each one of those different phones. But there is definitely no watch time that you get from that, because they're never on there. They're always jumping in and out. I'm disappearing here into the mist. Let me take that off there. That way I don't disappear so much. But welcome in, guys. Welcome in. We're up to 6 likes, 11 people watching. If you're in the room, just say hello. Tell us where you're from if you want. Hit that thumbs up and talk to us. Northwest Ohio here. Check out some of my videos. A little bit about travel, camping, hanging out, some DIY, which I got to get back into really quick here. But on my little rain break, I did rebuild my fire pit, so I'm ready to get another load of wood. We're still waiting on it. Welcome in, people. Welcome in. Yes, I built me a new fire pit. It's ready to burn, baby. Welcome in, folks. Welcome in. My video yesterday. Oh, yeah, he might. Hello, John. How are you? Welcome in, sir. How was your day? And what are you up to? Northwest Ohio here, guys. Yep, I wish I'd got a little more info on that, but small place run by the college, so. Me too, but I think I'm going to have to do a little extra work this weekend to make up for it. How have you been doing? Please like and subscribe and watch some of the videos on the channel. We are trying to bust some watch hours out here. We've hit 15K on subscribers. A little extra money doesn't hurt. Have you got any videos up yet, John? Nope. But we appreciate each and every one of you, and I really couldn't be here just at this time if it wasn't for the 15,000 people who decided they want to come hang out for a little bit and stuck around. I went to 15 people on one screen, then it dropped to 9 on the other. Big plans for the weekend or just a relaxing one? Yours says 10 now? And you're about 6 seconds ahead of me. Mine says 10. 10 and 5. 10 and 6 now. 10 and 7 on one. Where you from, John? I don't know if I asked you already. Akeem, you still with us? And who else do we have pop in here earlier? Camperman's hanging out here. He's hiding in the background. John the Baptist Gamer. Akeem is still here. Keep that chatter rolling, guys. Even if you ain't much to say, just hit a thumb. I don't think Annie was in. She's probably driving or playing cards. She may be taking a nap too, like Mama D. But, here about 3 o'clock, I'll probably go fry Mama steak and some sausage, and think I'm going to go about a 2 week straight, strictly meat and eggs again. Yeah, she just pulled out of the driveway when she texted that. And probably texted in the second live when she got home. But sometimes she sits and listens too. Yes, Akeem, I've got about 8 videos in the last month, I think. So jump on there, binge watch them, do them all. Please always drop a comment too when you watch a video. It helps out the algorithm so much. "27 minutes, 313 views. My little bird video. I was looking up the Yellowbird song, but it wasn't on there. And now we're back down to 4. Where does the people go? Are we moving? Are we freezing? Hey, too bad, too bad. I was looking at Camperman's thing there. His first little video, the waterfalls, already hit over 1,000. Hello, Brooke. Welcome back, welcome back. How you doing today? Did you happen to subscribe last night, Brooke? And hit that thumbs up for us, please. Watch some videos, drop a comment, and we can get you followed back and get some videos on there. Everybody needs videos. What are you into today, Brooke? Nobody knows. I just found out yesterday, Charles, that there are different fishing regulations after June 28th than that are before June 28th. I didn't know the size of the fish changed during the fishing season. Kind of weird that they have to be 14 inches to the June 28th, and then after June 28th, they only have to be 13 inches. I mean, what is an inch difference matter? I mean, does that mean they're having babies or laying eggs during that month and they are actually shorted, or? And I notice down in the river on Ohio side is different regulations than the river inside of Ohio. They have to, at Portsmouth, they have to share with Kentucky. And over around Ironton, they have to share fishing with West Virginia. They have to agree on the rules to be set. And if you're out there in a boat, you better know if you're on the West Virginia side or the Ohio side. Kind of crazy that you can drift 20 feet and cross this imaginary line and be fine because your fish is an inch too short because you drifted to the wrong side of the river. Nobody knows the trouble I've seen. Nobody knows my sorrow. "80 people have been through this live in the last 38 minutes. And we've had conversations from 5. It shows that Brooke is here, it's just not talking to us. It's too bad when you post that Nobody Knows, Charles, with the music, that it doesn't play a tune at the end of it. Yeah, well, if you don't leave the bank, it is. I was just saying, maybe if you're out there in a boat and you're just kind of dangling along. Hello, Cripple Creek. Welcome back, welcome back. Everybody say hello to Cripple Creek Farms. That also helps the chat rate. Fun, fun, fun. Well, at least it's not raining down there. Or is it? Good to hear, good to hear. And we hit that little number last night we were talking about. Well, that's the way I want to spend my time when I come down. Akeem, follow Cripple Creek. Cripple Creek will follow back. Everybody follow everybody. And now that we get the rain all done and gone and over with, then now it's going to be so hot and miserable that everybody is going to be begging for more rain. Or everybody's going to be at the lake, in the creek, the pond, the river, the ocean. If you're like Akeem and you have an ocean all the way around you, it's going to be a hot summer, that is for sure. Yep, we hit 15,000 last night, which was great, Well, sometime before 5 a.m. I haven't even looked and see what's at now. Very cool. Now if we can only get 1/3 of that in watch hours. Come on, Charles, you're ruining our fun. Nobody wants to see 110. And that's a bad thing. When it gets warmer, then the wind quits blowing and it just makes it miserable. That better not be Saturday or Sunday, Charles. I'll be over at Carter Caves back in one of those caves sitting in the cold water. Yeah, if everybody would watch two 30-minute videos, we would have 15,000 watch hours. Yes, sir. All right, Akeem, buddy, you keep your head up. Those scores are coming, and you know they're going to be awesome, man. Everyone say goodbye to Akeem. And Akeem, I hope you can watch some videos. Follow everybody you've met today in the room. Be sure to leave a comment, and they can follow you back. You're doing good, Charles. You're doing good. You have a great day, Akeem. See you soon. So Cripple Creek, what's next on the list? You got all the weed eating done? Do you got a bush hog? You know the bush hogging done? I know I always hated to do that in the summertime because you'd always hit a yellow jacket's nest or something. Charles, you jump over to Cripple Creek there She's got some wheat-eating miniature goats. Oh, oh, that's right. You were telling me that. Let's not be eating the goats, Charles. Pepperoni. Well, they do make a little gauge that sets those points for you. Clean them out with a little sandpaper and reset them, but got to get that battery charged up, and I would cover the exhaust pipe with a bucket or something to keep the rain out of it. Make sure the gas cap is on good, and you might have to drain the old gas out if it's set for over a year and put new gas in it. That's right. Goats are family, man. Shame on you, Charles. Oh, it's in the barn? Well, that's a lot better. I'm surprised you can't find anybody that wants to buy that. Oldies are goodies, that's for sure, and that's what the people want to buy and fix up nowadays. But you never did figure out a price or whatever on it? Is all of your neighbors farmers too, Cripple Creek? As long as it's covered, as long as it's covered. $1,500. But it's all put together, right? There's no parts off of it in boxes and stuff like that. I wish I had a place for a project tractor. I would definitely have one. About 10 more minutes or so, folks. Well, you keep that eye out for some land down there. Well, that's cool. You know, most people buying to restore, they understand that, that they will probably put thousands and thousands of bucks in one, and they don't restore them to be farm machinery anymore. I used to love traveling to these little farm shows, and people would restore the old hay rakes and tractors and old equipment, old diesel engines. I love looking at that stuff and watching it run. But those old timers are far and few in between anymore. I'd appreciate that, Cripple Creek. How far are you off of I-64? You never know when I come through that area. I may want to stop and make a visit. See the folks and have a farm tour. Then there used to be one over on 60 there, just the other side of Moorhead, between Moorhead and Sharkey. And I always thought they had one over on 60 somewhere between like Grayson and Ashland, around Star. I can remember they used to have them in Olive Hill, but that don't happen anymore. Eight more minutes, folks. Let's spill the beans. Who's got beans to spill? Somebody's got good news they want to talk about. Or a big weekend planned. Yep, 4 and 4 for me. But one says 7, one says 6 on like, so. Oh, YouTube gives me what they can give me, that's for sure. But I'll probably check on Molly here. If she doesn't want anything to eat, then I'll make a run to work, check out the area. Well, don't stay out too late, Charles. You got fishing and lives to conquer today. But let me know how the cornhole works out. Yeah, it's pretty friggin' hot out there. Don't you have a bridge near there where you can fish underneath? Hello, Fire Gamer. How you doing? How you doing? Where you been? Oh, I bet it's got to be hot. I just watched some YouTubers from New York, Georgia called DIY or Die. They're building a house down there, and man, that dude sweats a lot. Yep, and that's the bad. Rain brings in that humidity. Hit the thumbs up, say hello, and I know you've already subscribed to us, but have you followed Charles there or Cripple Creek? 541 subscribers, man. You want me to pin you up there? And see if anybody, I don't know if that will help or not, but. If you can, give him a follow, drop a comment. Good deal, good deal. Rather do the same thing for us. Click on us, but please always watch a video first, even though if it's a short, drop a comment. That way it makes it easier for them to follow you back. I keep looking at the wrong screen when I talk. The camera's in both places. There you go. There's one more for you. Follow him back, Caden. Cripple Creek, same to you, please. She's moving right along in hers, too. Like I say, Caden, follow along and leave a comment. Everybody builds their channels together. This is what a good stream is all about, guys. Making new friends, building your channel, helping each other out. I'm pretty sure that's all the people we have in here right now. Yep, it says us 3. What kind? What kind you get? You got a sensitive tip for like bass fishing, or are you going for the big game catfish? You got a picture of it on your channel? Oh, he does. I'll check it out on your channel. Nope. You got a new rod 3 months ago. Yeah, I started to say, I'm looking at your old video. I like that one. Yeah, get us a new video of that new rod, and it should be on the river with a fish on it. So that would be even better. Charles is also going to do the same thing. Good job, Charles. Good job. About a minute and a half, guys, and we're going to jump off here and say goodbye for now. Keep looking over there. Are you going to fish this weekend? I think last weekend was our free weekend. Have you had free weekend in Kentucky yet, Charles? And where are you from, Caden? I know you're from Georgia, but do you guys have free fishing weekends down there? And I don't really know if does it include out-of-towners? Very nice, very nice. All right, guys, I'm getting ready to wind down. Please watch ours. Please watch the videos. Always drop some comments on my channel and everybody else's. Well, good deal. You are set up, man. A lot of good catfishing friends I got out there, and I think the biggest record catfish in Ohio right now stands at 102 pounds. So we got to beat that. Well, I guess they had it the same weekend. as we did. You think they'd put it over on Father's Day weekend. That would make the weekend more enjoyable. But watch the videos, guys. Like, share, comment. Tell your friends. Bring them in, and have your friends subscribe and say, Caden sent me, Charles sent me. But we got to get off here and see if we headed to work or headed for a nap. So catch us later tonight, 8 o'clock, about, what is that, 5 hours and 15 minutes from now. We will be back, guys. So stay tuned and stay informed. And as always, thank you very much for watching. See you guys.